My first memory of my father is when I was 26 years old in a high-end hotel elevator. My first memory of my mother, it's a little different. You see, my mother and father separated when I was 1, and my dad took off. Now, my mom didn't wait long to get married, and she remarried quickly. And she hooked up with a very dark individual. And this dark individual was incredibly abusive. Now, my first childhood memory, it's not of ice cream or a park or some cool experience, some family vacation. It was almost like a horrifying dream where I was watching this crime, except it wasn't a dream, it was my reality. And the crime I was watching was against my own family members. You see, my first childhood memory is this like cold sweat watching my siblings being molested in front of me. And there was nothing I could do. I was the oldest, supposed to be the protector. I was a man. This guy was foreign to us. But there was nothing I could do. I was being molested as well. Not just molested, but physically abused, mentally abused, tormented, teased, neglected. You know, he seemed to use us for his own amusement. He'd get us drunk with his brothers and see what would happen. He'd have us look at Playboy magazines and see if we'd get aroused as small boys. He'd tie us up to a doghouse and have us eat dog food out of a dog dish. Man, it was like something out of a horror movie, except it was my life. But then something miraculous happened. I threw fits, I threw temper tantrums, I did all these things, and my mom finally gave up on me. And at 6.5 years old, she left. Now, as an early teen, man, I was ticked off about that. But as I've grown up, that was the greatest blessing ever. But I remember when I was 12, I wanted to know my mom a little bit more, and I wanted to know what's going on, so they let me go spend 2 weeks with her. She was still with that dark guy, and he was still the same dark guy. This time I was a little older, but there was still nothing I could do because he knew I was older, and so he took us, my siblings and I, hung us upside down on this clothesline, took a knife to our throat, and told us that if we ever told anyone what was going on, we'd be dead. Not just us, but everybody we loved. I believed him. And I left, and I rarely tell that story. Because I feel guilty. Because I couldn't do anything to help my siblings. I got out. And yeah, I have scars. And I tried to commit suicide more times than I can count. I was unhappy. I've made mistakes. But nothing gets me as choked up as remembering that I was there and there was nothing I could do. Years have gone by. I'm an adult now, but I'm still that little boy who wishes he could have helped. Well, God has a funny way of making everything work out. Maybe not exactly how we have planned, but He has a plan. And that plan for me is a human project. You see, there are thousands of kids, children, youth, just like my siblings, who aren't getting out, who need help. Maybe they're not being as abused as we were. Maybe they're being abused more. But nonetheless, they feel abused. They feel neglected. They're cutting. They're trying to commit suicide. They're doing horrific acts to get attention. And we are just labeling them as, you know, hooligans or problems or entitled. And really, they just want to be loved. And I'm proof. I'm proof that it's all okay. I'm proof that I'm here to live another day. And I'm proof that I'm here to be me and that I'm only human. I started a human project for one mission, and And that mission is to empower youth, to build a community of empowered youth that can fight against this abuse and neglect in their own lives and have that power that my siblings never had. Heck, the power that I never had. And to give them hope, to give them understanding, to let them make a choice, to let them take action in their lives, and to let them be nourished and nourish their possibilities. I'm the founder of a human project. I can't do this alone. I need your help. Millions of children need your help. My story's just a number. Let's make a difference. Let's change the world. Let's be human.